Today we're gonna be watching something about a girl named Ta'neasha. Something happened to her. I never seen this before. This is my first time even hearing about this. I think it happened, 2021.
She was begging for help in her jail cell.
I'm gonna go to the hospital.
To the hospital?
New evidence in the mysterious death of Ta'neasha Chappelle.
When you're in jail, they won't help you. They don't give a shit about you. They'll leave you in a cell. If you ask for help now, they won't help you till like 20 hours later, if they even come.
Tapes, the footage was highly temporary.
It's been almost a year since the 23-year-old mother died in this Jackson County jail. She'd been vomiting and was lethargic for 16 hours before she was taken to the hospital. The case was eventually closed and her cause of death was ruled undetermined, but shocking new jailhouse interviews and letters from inmates, it could point to a racially motivated crime. I'm Justin Carter. This is a TSR Investigates update. On July 16, 2021, surveillance video captured Ta'neasha Chappelle laid out on the floor of the Jackson County Jail. She was pleading for help.
Can you come do something?
What's up?
Do you not see that we got a naked lady on the floor in here?
She was vomiting, moaning in pain, and at one point so sick, she stumbled and struck her head on her metal bed frame. Her cries for help to get to the hospital went unheard until it was too late.
I need help. I need help.
See, she looked into the room. That's a female CO, I'm guessing. She looked in the room, watched this girl in pain, agony, didn't do anything. Yo, one time I got arrested, and while I was in the bullpens, this guy, so the cops don't catch him, swallowed a bunch of Xannies. And he just started bugging out. He was about to pass out. He laying down. They did not help this guy. I'm telling you, he was there for about 5 to 8 hours before they even helped him. This shit is crazy. Like, I'm telling you, they don't care about you once you're in there. Like, once you're in jail, it's their world. They'll do whatever they want. It's not what you want. Whenever, however, whatever.
Ta'neasha ultimately died. Hospital emergency room staff first noted her symptoms were similar to antifreeze poisoning. Despite reports of Ta'neasha likely suffering from, quote, probable toxicity from an unknown substance, testing done by another crime lab concluded that there were no chemicals found in her system, and the Jackson County prosecutor wrote in his report that no crimes were committed by the inmates or employees of the Jackson County Jail.
The system was very wary, like she will always.
Even if they didn't do it, even if they didn't hurt her or whatever, it should still be their fault because they're under their watch. You have to take care of your inmates. What is she supposed to do? These people.
Let the guards know, let the jailers know that, hey, I'm going in the shower. I'm on camera just in case they try to do anything.
The Shade Room got a hold of a taped interview with a former inmate of the Jackson County Jail. She says another inmate named Sylvia Terry admitted to poisoning Ta'neasha. She said it was racially motivated.
It was a constant racial thing going on, but they got the guards back there, and the guards didn't give a damn. Sylvia didn't care. Megan McIntosh didn't care. Amanda Burton didn't care. And Mia DeGonia. Those are the ones that tormented her. Megan McIntosh made a noose out of some old material or whatever that Sylvia had. As a matter of fact, when the day that I got moved into the pod with Kimberly Rosales, one of the guards had walked in there and told Ta'neasha to get her black stuff off the bed. Then Sylvia snapped on everybody. Well, basically Ta'neasha said, now ain't nobody gonna do nothing unless they go through me. Ta'neasha didn't come back out of the room much that night. And within a few hours...
See that in jail too? That don't surprise me about some racist shit going on. Because that's bound to happen in jail. Everybody's supposed to be racially segregated. But that's how it's gonna be. It's always gonna be racism in jails. You don't want, even if you don't want it, if you Spanish and want to be with the blacks, you can't be with the blacks. If you're Mexican, you trying to be with the Asians, you can't be with the Asians. You have to stay with your own race.
She was getting really sick.
They put a target on her back, and they supposed to hatch this plan, and it's only supposed to make her really sick.
In this letter, another inmate wrote that there were 2 other inmates that devised a plan, and they spiked her, quote, stuff with cleaner, and they contaminated her pop, pickle juice, and food. It goes on to say that they never meant to kill her, just wanted to make her sick so they could take Ta'neasha out of their pod. Our investigation sent social media into an uproar. It got the attention of celebrities like Viola Davis, who spoke out about this. Viola Davis wrote, quote, Ta'neasha, you were failed on every level. This is blatant disregard for human life. Adding to the family's heartache, photos of the jail staff have since emerged, allegedly having a potluck while Ta'neasha was suffering in a cell nearby.
We ain't gave up yet.
See that shit? They was doing nothing. They was eating. They could have stopped eating. 20 minutes, help this girl out, take her to the hospital, but they more worried about eating their food and sitting down doing nothing, being like fucking slobs that they are. Lazy ass people they have working in that damn fucking jail. This shit pissing me off.
Yeah, we ain't giving up yet.
What started as a criminal case now has evolved into a civil case. Ta'neasha's family says that they will be marching to the Jackson County Jail on July 16th, 1 year to the day that she died. They say they will not stop and will continue to press the FBI and the Department of Justice in the fight to hold both the Jackson County Jail and those inmates accountable.
And I bet you this is gonna take years before anybody gets held accountable. Watch.
Do black women's lives really matter? Do we really matter? Do we? I ask myself that every day. Do my life really matter? Because people walk around like, oh, it's not me, so I don't care about them. You know, it's like no one wants to stand up and be a team, be as one, and let's fight for the right reasons.
We have reached out to the Jackson County prosecutor for a comment. We're still waiting to hear back. For TSR Investigates Updates.
Alright, that's the end of the video. This is just foul on every level. She was failed by the justice system. I don't know what she was failed by those COs in that prison or jail. She probably could have been helped. If she would have went to the hospital, they could have probably. This shit cool. They could have probably flushed her stomach, but this is how it is. And in men's prisons, it's probably 5 times worse than that. It's probably really, really worse than that. But let me know what y'all thought about this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know, all that good stuff. I'll see y'all in the next one.